aside you taking your antiretroviral drugs constantly as an HIV patient, I would like you to also pay attention to this plant you can see on your screen. Yes, this plant is very common virtually everywhere in Africa and in some part of Asia. And it is from a family of Jatropha coccus. Jatropha coccus. But this one, it is called red Jatropha. Red Jatropha. It is called red Jatropha simply because of the color. It has a wine color. Come forward for them to see. Yes, it has this wine color. You can see, and it bears this fruit, a fruit like this. Look at it. Look at this fruit. And then the flower, too is, beautifully red flower. So these are some of the things you can, or features you can use to identify this plant. This plant, God created it for us to heal, for us to use it to heal ourselves. And among the condition, the health conditions we can use to heal ourselves is HIV. Yes, this viral infection, a lot of people are afraid of. So if you have been diagnosed of HIV, I will entreat you to also look at this one. And then as you begin to take, or as you continue to take your ARV or antiretroviral drugs, make sure you also include the using red Jatropha. But let me advise you on this. As an HIV patient, there are certain foods you must avoid. The first food you must avoid eating as someone who has been diagnosed of HIV is animal protein. Yes, you need to avoid animal protein completely until you are declared fit. You should not put animal protein into your mouth again. Being it meat, being it egg, being it milk, whatever. So far as that thing is from animal, it shouldn't enter here. That is food number one you should avoid. Number two, you should also avoid sugar, sugary product. You understand? Don't put sugar in your mouth. But with sugar, you can take other fruit. You can take all the types of fruit. But I'm speaking about sugar itself. Artificial sugar, that white sugar. Anything that is made with white sugar, you should not put it into your system. I think if you are able to avoid these two components, these two food items, and you continue taking your antiretroviral drug, and then at the same time, using this, your herbal, plant, this herbal plant, this red Jatropha plant as your alternative medication, I can assure you that by the grace of Almighty God, you are going to be fine. Very, very powerful, very, very effective. Now, someone will ask, how do I use it? The usage is very, very simple. All you need to do is to just pick few of the leaves, pick as many as you can, depending on how available it is. But don't call me to prepare it and give it to you. If I'm able to produce a medication for that, I will announce it appropriately. That is why I am showing it to you on camera. You understand? Yes. If you ask me to get some for you, it will be very difficult for me because I don't have time. So you just, make sure you pay attention, watch the video very well. Make sure you are able to identify it. That is why I always find time to give you the features with which you can easily identify them with. You understand? Look at it. So you see it has this seed on it. So you pick as many as you want. You can either dry it under a sun for some few days for it to dry very well. After it has been dried, you have an option of adding either ginger or negro pepper. If you have both of them, you can combine both ginger and negro pepper, and then you add it to the leaf, pour onto it about 1 liter of water, and then you put it on fire. Let it boil for at least 10 to 15 minutes, depending on the quantity and the quantity of the water, 10 to 15 minutes or 20 minutes or so. After 10 to 15 or 20 minutes later, you can cool it off fire and then allow it to cool down. First thing in the morning, you take half teacup in the morning, half teacup in the afternoon, half teacup in the evening, or before every meal. You understand? In the morning, half teacup; in the afternoon, half teacup; in the evening, half teacup. You can also decide to do it half teacup in the morning, half teacup in the evening. So whilst you are taking your antiretroviral drugs, you can also be taking this tea, and most importantly, you avoid eating animal protein and sugary food, and be positive minded, relax, don't get yourself into a depressive mood, and always think positively and keep on praying to Almighty God. And I can assure you that by the grace of God, within 6 months to 1 year, something will happen to you. Yes, something will happen to you. You will hear a very good news. Thank you very much for accepting to watch this video, and I strongly believe that you are going to share the link of this video to your friends, your family, and people around you. And as I always say, if you haven't yet subscribed to this YouTube channel, kindly do so by smashing onto the subscribe button. Right after that, you click onto the notification bell, then you select all, so that anytime we post videos such as this one, you will be in a very best position to get notified. And until I see you again in the next video, have a great day and take good care of yourself. Bye.